there, so we're going to go all the way around quickly. Bring the action to you. So exciting, it's exhilarating, and it's the most remarkable national park in the world, and actually we know these bumps really well. Going to a bit higher ground, and we'll bring out the long lens so that we don't disturb them, and we don't want to change their course of direction, and let nature take its course. In my next life I definitely want to be a rally driver. I think giraffe, we're catching up with them again, so there's something running at the bottom here. I wonder what that might be. It's for the best. They might go up this gully. Clever wildebeest today, which is really nice. I'm so relieved that they'll all survive today. This shot first. This gully is where there's a lot of leopard. Just go up this little thing so we get a better perspective. Just to show you the sheer numbers. Just to hide a little bit. Hopefully they don't go to Masek, so I'm hoping they turn right up the gully, but it looks like there's some a little bit. I hope we don't get stuck with the Land Cruiser. Across the little Korongo gully. We'll have to do that with a little bit of speed and momentum, otherwise. So hold on to your dreams. Should have brought Lucy really across here, but because we're so heavy we will just add a little speed to get across. Seems like that's the best spot there. Oops, we'll get another gearbox. Alright, hold on guys. going up Leopard Gully. Giraffe joining in. Bring out the long lens just to show you sheer numbers. You won't believe it, but all these wide, low angle shots is done with the iPhone 11 Max Pro. So that's the shortest of the long lens. Beautiful Canon Mark IV 5D Mark IV 100 to 400 millimeter lens, Mark 1. Love the Mark 2, but times 1.4 extender. So half of them has gone towards Lake Masek and the other half is going up the gully. So we will follow the Lake Masek guys, because we know around the corner Lake Masek starts, so maybe they will cross there. Hopefully not.
Welcome back to Camp Life on Serengeti Show Live. Today we're going to talk about what you need to wear and the clothing you need in the bush, because getting it right will make a much more pleasant safari. So I'm going to start at the top. It's hot and the sun shines, so wear a peak cap. I like to always have a wide brimmed hat as well, because if it's really sunny you can cover your whole face and your neck. So this is a really good one. Did you bring a hat?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, this flimsy straw one's going to blow off and there's a lot of holes for things to get in. Maybe get something more solid. Although I said it's hot, it does get cold because we're quite high altitude. So it's really handy to have something warm, like a beanie, just to keep your head tight. Did you bring something warm? Yeah. Has your head been cold? Poor son. A buff maybe, that would also help. You can put it on your head, but it's nice to wear on game drives. Keeps your neck warm, stops things from biting you, and if it's really dusty you can also pull it up over your nose. Like a mask. And nothing, huh? Okay, well, as I said, we are at quite high altitude, So it does get very cold, particularly in the early mornings if there's a bit of wind, and in the evenings. So it's a really good idea to bring a warm jacket. So let's see your jacket. I know you said you bought one.
Yes, it's a fluffy jacket.
It's a good fluffy jacket, it will be warm, but unfortunately that color green is going to attract insects, and it's really, really bright, so you're going to frighten the animals. At the moment you'll have noticed that it's been raining quite a bit. So always check what time of year you're coming, because we have wet season and dry season. So bringing a rain jacket in wet season is a very, very good idea because it's tough out there. So here's my rain jacket. It also doubles up as a mountain jacket, and some people have a fleece lining as well if you don't have a puffer jacket. So you've just got that green one.
Only one.
I'll tell you what, I'll loan you my other jacket because this is a nice safari jacket. Again, nice and thick. Materials are often the most important. Good cotton, thick fabric, so that you can keep the wind, dust and any bugs out. So you can borrow mine.
Thank you, Sarin.
So that's your outer layer. As you can see, we wear collared, neutral colored shirts, button up. One of the reasons, again, if there are insects, particularly tsetse fly, your collar up is a really good plan. You can even button up here, so the only thing you have to worry about is your face.
Thank you for the donation.
As I said, the fabric is really important. Light cotton will be the way forward. Any polyesters, any synthetic fabrics really don't work at all.
They said bring t-shirts.
Okay, again we're talking about the color, and I'm not so sure about this fabric. It's very synthetic. You got anything else that'll work?
Well, they said to bring long pants.
Okay, colors. Neutral colors is good in the bush. Black, purple, dark blue, it's not a good idea. A, it's quite hot, and B, it attracts tsetse flies especially. They love these dark colors. The second thing that's a problem with this is they're really tight spandex. And I'm sure they look great, but things can really get through there, even little seeds and grasses, small bugs, small mites. And I think you've had an experience that these aren't really working.
Yeah, all my legs are covered in bites. So thank you for donation of comfortable pants.
When you're in camp, or if there's in an area where there's not much tsetse fly, for your lower half, a pair of, again, neutral cotton shorts. We also like having a lot of pockets because there's always something like a Leatherman or something that you need to have on you. So lots of pockets and sturdy. Yeah, I don't even want to ask. Another option that's really nice that I prefer is to have zip-off pants, because you can have long pants in the day. If it really warms up and it's cool, you can sit under a tree and it's comfortable, you can zip off your pants, and when you're ready you can put them back on again.
Well, I guess I brought some clothing for the hot weather, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
I don't think I have.
It's really bright and it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
The dress for the hot day.
Very pretty. Those tsetse flies are going to get in.
The long dress to protect my legs. I don't think it's gonna work. I'll throw it away and burn. And this is also.
That's your glamour.
That's hello tsetse flies.
I tell you what, I can loan you this too, because if you don't have a buff, this is quite a handy one. You can also wrap around and you can still look a little bit classy. But I think we've almost covered everything. The last thing that's really important to remember is your feet. Out here, wearing flip-flops, there's grass seeds, again there's insects, little mites in the soil. You've seen Evgenia's legs because she's been wearing these, and it's a much better idea to wear your cotton neutral socks and some closed shoes. It really, really makes a difference. And at night as well, you can't see what's going on, and you don't want to stand on something you don't want to stand on. So closed shoes, or at the moment again it's very rainy, So I always have a pair of gumboots, and I pretty much live in these morning, noon and night, because these things are my friend and nothing gets in here. So that's just a rough overview. I also, ladies, like to bring a sarong because it's easy to wrap around, or you could cover yourself if it's really hot. And a small note to anyone who wears glasses or contact lenses, bring a spare pair. Evgenia, I think you've learnt a little bit already. I'm glad I bought a few extra things for you. We'll keep you safe, we'll keep those bugs out. And for anyone coming on safari, please pay attention because it makes a difference. You'll be a lot more comfortable. See you next time.
Thank you.
So happy they're crossing at the causeway, which means no casualties, and can you believe it? They absolutely did what we wanted them to do. So I'm just gonna hop across and bring out the 5D. Wow guys, unbelievable. My heart is pounding, I'm full of adrenaline. It's what an amazing crossing. No casualties, luckily they crossed at the causeway. Beautiful light, no rain. Life cannot be any better than this. What more can I say? It is just crazy, unbelievable, beautiful to be in the Serengeti. Time to go home, I guess. Tomorrow is another day. Hi guys, welcome to Kids Corner, and we've bumped into one of the little five, just for little people. So we have a very old looking leopard tortoise. So we're gonna come closer slowly. Just one rule, you never pick up a tortoise, because in most instances they can hold their water, and if you pick them up they would discard the water or urinate or have a pee-pee. And you don't want them to pee-pee because it takes a long time for them to get the water again. So let's go. Wow guys, look at this. If we are very quiet, he might stick his head out and start walking. nice is it to have your house on your back? I mean, if it's raining or if you feel like a nap, you just go into your house, have a sleep, and that's also your protection. So you can see that something has tried to get through the tortoise shell here, I don't know, and luckily it survived. So beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful orange-billed teals busy feeding on the lake shore, and some beautiful greater flamingo in the background. It's just beauty out of another world. Okay guys, back to camp. Bumped into two beautiful giant eagle owls. You can see very distinctive of a giant eagle owl are the pink eyelids, and this is a male and a female, and if you look carefully you'll see that the feathers are really light. Owls hunt at night, so they fly with almost making no sound. Very broad wings, and they just glide from the treetop down, and they go down for their prey, which would be mice or rodents. With these, their bodies look really big, but a lot of those are just the feathers that are very light, fluffy feathers. Any eagle or bird of prey that hunt through trees, like a crowned eagle, has very broad wings so that they can take off and land where there's not a lot of space available. So short takeoff, short landing, and very good in flight. They are beautiful, and these flat top acacias are perfect for them. So this is daytime for them, so they're very sleepy, and you can see they like nodding off, and really beautiful. Enjoy. Hi guys, we've bumped into an amazing sighting of a yellow-winged bat. Not often that you see them during the day, except if you know where they are, and such a special thing to see. They're very bright and almost silver flash under their wings, and I know the bats are not the flavor of the month, but for me they're still very special. Big ears, and they listen to their prey just like the bat-eared foxes. Hi guys, what an incredible day. An amazing great migration experience, and we're heading back to camp. And what a nice way to end this afternoon with a beautiful, beautiful eagle up in the tree. Looks like a tawny. The rest of them are migrants, the brown eagles, and the way you identify them is by looking at their gape. Where exactly on the eye line the gape ends. If you don't know where the gape is, just have a look, but that's the line that the beak goes back towards the head. And if it's the brown eagles, that's the easiest way to identify them. It's just so peaceful, and what a nice way to end the day. Join us again tomorrow to have a look at what we can find. Serengeti Show Live.